It's October the 2nd, Gandhi Jayanti, and to pay homage to Mahatma Gandhi, the father of our nation, we're heading out on a drive from here, Mercedes-Benz landmark cars in Ahmedabad to Dandi. We're going to pay homage to the salt march that Mahatma Gandhi took out all of those years ago, and we're going to reflect on his legacy and the indelible mark that he's left on this nation. And speaking of legacy and history, we have to talk about landmark cars. They are a leader in the luxury automotive retail space, and over the years they've got 115 facilities in 30 cities. Today, over the course of this drive, we're going to be visiting a few of them. And what better way to connect the past and the future other than driving this, the Mercedes-Benz EQB electric SUV. And joining us, we have Mercedes-Benz's flagship, the EQS as well. Sabarmati Ashram is a significant place to Mahatma Gandhi, and it's intimately tied with him. He used to live here. He started a lot of his non-violent movements out of here. And today, it's a popular place amongst visitors who come here to learn about his life, to learn about his non-violent way of life, and also his thoughts about independence, civil disobedience. This is a really significant place, and we're going to start our drive towards Dandi from here. We are now on NE1, National Expressway 1, from Ahmedabad to Baroda, and it's fitting that we are in the EQB by Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes is the brand that invented the motor car after all, and how far things have come. This is a modern day high-tech electric vehicle, and EVs are the future. Now this Mercedes-Benz EQB, the second you sit into it, you will know you are in a Mercedes-Benz, even if you had covered the logo over here, because the cabin feels so typically Mercedes-Benz. You've got these twin screens in front of you, really high-res, crystal clear displays that give you information so seamlessly. The rest of the cabin, such high quality materials, everything you feel and touch feels high-end. It feels like a luxury car. The seats, they hold you well. Every tactile point, even on the doors, even on the center console. I've got the EQS behind me, and the fact that I can confidently say that you can draw a link between this EQB and that EQS tells you all you need to know about how this car feels. As for the driving, ride quality is beautiful. In a luxury car, you want to be comfortable, you want to be cocooned inside it, and so far it's been great. Here on the highway, feels so stable, feels so comfortable. Now we're approaching Vadodara very soon, and in Vadodara I've got something very, very cool to show you. This is Mercedes-Benz Landmark Cars Baroda, and it's significant because it is the latest format of Mercedes dealerships globally, and it's present right here in Baroda. I thought I'd take a quick pit stop here for a coffee. I've heard it's really, really good. And as for the EQB, it's doing really well. It still has plenty of range, and we haven't needed to plug it in for charge just yet. Now, this new format of dealerships is called MAR20X, and it's based on 4 key pillars: design, architecture, customer-oriented focus, and digital enhancements. This MAR20X dealership is an integrated 3S dealership with sales, service and spares under one roof, and it also has Mercedes-Benz certified and private and semi-private consultancy areas for its customers. The best part about it for someone like me who's driving an EQB is that this very dealership sells, services and stocks spares of all Mercedes-Benz electric cars. From Vadodara, we pointed the EQB in the direction of Surat. From Baroda to Surat, the roads are wide, the roads are great, but they're full of traffic, and another aspect of the EQB came to light. How great it is in terms of maneuverability on the highway. Because of its size, it's really compact. That means you can weave through traffic really easily. I haven't told you about my favorite bit about the EQB yet, and that is its performance. 0 to 100 in 6.2 seconds, which means when you step on it, it does things like this. it moves. It really moves. This is a family car. It seats 7, it's practical, it's tall, it's got ground clearance, it's an SUV, all of those things. But it is also fast, and I absolutely love that about it. When you want to be entertained behind the wheel of an EQB, you can be. We've stopped at Mercedes-Benz landmark in Surat, and I'm taking a quick break from driving, and crucially, the EQB is getting a top up. Now, Surat is a booming market for landmark in Gujarat, and there's a particular interest around EVs here. When you think about it, a couple of years ago, only big capital cities used to get Mercedes-Benz showrooms, but not anymore. Landmark now has presence in 4 cities in Gujarat, not to mention Mumbai, in Madhya Pradesh, and in West Bengal. Okay, now that we've got a quick top up in Surat, we're going to head towards Dandi. We're heading to the National Salt Satyagraha Memorial. Meanwhile, the EQB, it's been absolutely brilliant. No qualms about it so far. It's covering ground very confidently, and the fact that Landmark has its network so spread out all across Gujarat gives me so much confidence. No matter where I go, I know I have support. Love it. At Navsari, we pulled off the highway and made our way through narrower village roads until we reached Dandi. Here, we visited the National Salt Satyagraha Museum. The space has a monument at the exact spot Mahatma Gandhi first made salt in defiance of the British laws. And further inside is a memorial to this brave act. It features information about the Dandi March, a laser show, and even contemporary art inspired by the march. It really is a beautiful, inspiring place to visit. As we stand in this beautiful, tranquil place, it's not hard to remember that the simplest of actions can have the most profound changes. Much like the Dandi Salt March was a turning point in India's freedom struggle. Thank you for joining us on this profound journey courtesy Mercedes-Benz landmark cars. We continue to honor the past while striving towards a better tomorrow.